Now then, people, welcome back to the Just Joe Football Show. My apologies for being late. I'm literally just on time, aren't I? I've had an absolute nightmare. We'll get into that in a little bit. Like you can see here, the teams aren't even sorted and everything, but I'm back, right? I'm back for kickoff. We're ready and raring to go, yeah? Sorry again, I'll explain what happened and what's been going on. I hope you're all doing well. Let me have a little bit of light here. Make that a little bit lighter. We're just about to kick off anyway. Let me take that off as well. My hair needs cutting, man. Right, okay. So we're just going to get ready for the first half to kick off. It's, of course, the Manchester derby. It's Manchester City versus Manchester United. It's just to whet the appetite, really, before our game a little bit later on. And we're underway now anyway. So let's get that first half clock going. Hope you're all doing well. Please smash a like on the video if you haven't already. It'd be great if you could do that for me. Apparently I can watch this in Ultra HD, baby, so I need to do that. Let me get this volume turned up on here for me. I hope you can all hear me well. Yeah, I am thingy. I've had a bloody nightmare. Basically, OBS has now changed as well, so I've had to update OBS while you were waiting for me all to come live and that. I need to now change the lineups as well. I hope you like the background. I hope it's looking a little bit cleaner. I prefer it rather than all that stuff that there. Do you like that? That looks nice over there. Why has that gone off? Oh, my mouse has come out and everything. Apologies, folks. All change, isn't it? As a lot of you know, I'm now living on my own, so it's just been a bit manic, a bit hectic, but we'll get there. Right, let's go on to SofaScore so I can update these teams. Let's do that first of all, because I know that let's have a look. Musiala and the Bayern Munich lads don't play for Man United, and neither does Nick Pope play for City. Right, okay, let's go to these lineups and let me get them updated for you. 1 second. First time really seeing this. I know that Rodri's not starting because I had him on a bet and it got voided. So let me just change the home 11 and we'll go through the squad as we do that. So in goal is, of course, Edison. Keep getting your comments in. As I say, I will get them answered. I'm glad this happened now anyway. Early yellow card here. Who's that for? Diego Dalot? Dalot for a shocking challenge on Grealish. Yellow card early doors. What's he doing, huh? Right, okay, so Edison. So early. I don't know why he's made that challenge. Edison. Cancelo at left back. In my fantasy team, you got Nathan Ake, Akanji. So no Ruben Dias, no Laporte long term. It's a free kick anyway for Manchester United. He's dug it out. It's going to be Ake to head it on, but it just goes straight through to David De Gea. We've got Kyle Walker at right back, so he's back in the side. I did put him on my bench. Here is Marcus Rashford. Comes inside. He's fit and to play. There was doubts whether he would. He is Christian Eriksen, Bruno Fernandes ahead of him. Eriksen turns. Goes back. It's actually Anthony, my bad. Bernardo Silva. Then Captain Gundogan and KDB. So no Rodri, no Calvin Phillips. It's a shame he's injured. It'd have been a good game. Oh, Grealish gets Bernardo Silva in. It's an early cross. It's going to be Haaland. Oh, it's cleared. De Bruyne saved. Oh, Bernardo Silva is off the line. What a frantic start to this game. 3 shots on target there. 1 from Silva, 1 from De Bruyne, 1 from Haaland. 2 minutes in, City are already purring like a pussycat. Here's Grealish. He started phenomenally as well in the first 3 minutes. He's already drawn a foul, got a yellow card and was heavily involved in them. 3 shots there by Manchester City. Great start to the game for them. I'm buzzing for Grealish because I do like him. So Grealish off the left. Haaland, of course, up top, and then it is Phil Foden from the right. There you go. That's the Man City lineup. Let's go to the Man United lineup now. As we do that, here's Phil Foden. De Bruyne. Oh, he cuts it back. It's cleared by Scott McTominay. Only as far as Kyle Walker. City mean business the way they've started this game. Man United lineup then is, of course, David De Gea in goal. You then have Dalot, who, as I said, picked up an early yellow card in this fixture. Not great. Rafael Varane, Martinez, Lee Butcher, they call him. I think Haaland will butcher him today. Here's Malacia as well. You've then got Eriksen. Then from the right, this is all behind Rashford, is Anthony, Bruno Fernandes, Jadon Sancho, and leading the line, of course, Marcus Rashford. I hope if I could spell his name right. There you go. That's the lineup. Should be all sorted now. Hopefully, anyway, I've got them the right way around and that. Yeah, I'll be doing a Leeds United watch along. If you want to join me for that, of course, please do. We will be live straight after this one. Andrew H says, how did City not score him? I know, right? Easy money, says Reggie P Gamer. I actually got him for two tackles. No, 3 tackles. I don't know if that counted as a tackle, though, would it? Should have backed him yellow card. I don't know. Maybe Anthony, not Anthony. What have I spelled? Oh, I've spelled it with a H, have I? There you go. Let me change that. Pedantic Anthony. Andy. That's all right. There you go. Anthony. There you go. That's all sorted. Right. Smash a like on the video if you haven't already. Subscribe to the channel. Get your comments in. Hit that notification bell. I'm sorry for this frantic start. Basically, I had to go somewhere. I was at church this morning. Then I had to do a bit of shopping. And then I thought I would get an Uber. And there was no Uber. Then I had to wait for a Bolt. And I've literally just run through the door. Bernardo Silva's in. He looked like he might have been offside. The flag's not gone up, though. He's got a chance. He is looking for Haaland. He's up against McTominay, cut back there to Jack Grealish. Up against Dalot. Little 1-2 there with De Bruyne. It's cut off, though, and it goes out for a goal kick. Right, let me change the background on this as well. I'm so glad that I done this game, because normally I only do the one Leeds game, but I was like, do you know what? It's going to be a class game, and I put it on. But I'm glad as well, because loads of stuff had to update. And if I'd have been messing around before the Leeds game, then that would have been, a bit of a nightmare. So I'm glad I got it done early doors. I swear that I had Haaland, De Bruyne, all for shots on target. So it's they all happened within one swift move. They had like 3 shots on target. There's 100 of you watching now, which is great for a non-Leeds watch along. So thank you for that. Smash the like on the video if you haven't already. As I say, you can stay with me throughout the day, Super Sunday, because I'll be doing the Leeds Villa game after this one as well. So there we go. And let me, one sec, let me just share my screen with you so I can remind you all as well that these videos are brought to you and sponsored by, if it lets me share, there you go. The fantastic football prizes, many prizes on offer. You can actually get Football Manager 2023 pre-order for day of release, £1.75 a ticket. There's not actually that many tickets of them left, and there is only 11. So get involved, £1.75, you can't go wrong. I know a lot of people do them. Grealish pops it off there to Gundogan. Here's Consuelo. Touched out to... Oh, it's a ball. Then it's 4-0. It's 1-0. City 1-0 up already. And Foden, the Manchester-born boy, says, shush. It's 1-0 already, and a well-worked goal as well. Bernardo Silva with the cutback. Phil Foden smashes it into the roof of the net. Where were you, Man United? They're already down and done. Like, I can't lie to you, City started this game like a house on fire. Gundogan the ball to Silva. It's a great cutback. Great movement there by Foden. Where's Christian Eriksen? Why hasn't he followed Phil Foden? Look, well, to be honest, he's playing out of position. He's not really a defensive player, Christian Eriksen. And he's just caught napping. He's like, yeah, I'll let Phil go. Phil comes in. You've got to defend to the best of your ability against Manchester City. And they just let him ghost in there. It's 1-0 and Man United have it all to do within the first 8 minutes. But let's be honest, it's been all City. It's been all City, as we would imagine, but it's 1-0. 1-0 in this one now. Football prizes, as I say, you can get Football Manager 2023. You can get FIFA 2023 plus 12,000 FIFA 23 Ultimate Team points. Don't know what just happened there. What have we got? Have we got any Man United or City prizes? You've got a Rodrigo signed Leeds United shirt there available for you as well. We'll go through that a little bit later on. No Man United or City prizes. Tell a lie. There's a Pep Guardiola signed and framed Manchester City shirt available, and also a LED like Sir Alex Ferguson signed and custom LED framed Manchester United shirt, £3.95 a ticket. So if that's tickling your pickle, get involved. Luke W says it's City and Arsenal and no one else. Exactly. I said for me, I think Arsenal have been aesthetically pleasing and getting results as well. They really should have got something against Manchester United. They were the better team. There's a ball up. Rashford's in behind. Akanji has that extra bit of pace, though. Akanji beats Rashford to the pump and goes back to Ederson. But it's 1-0 already to Manchester City, and we're enjoying it. We're enjoying it. It'll be a nice start to the weekend, as long as Leeds United can follow it up with 3 points, of course. But a good, well-worked goal, and a good goal by Phil Foden. This is the thing, though, as well. When you play like on the counter-attack, and if you go behind, it's really hard to like then get into the game, isn't it? Because you're willing to soak it up and then try catch them on the counter. But now that they've got a goal within the first 10 minutes, what do Manchester United do? So it'll be interesting to see if Ten Hag has a plan for it. We'll have to wait and see. But Man United, 1-0 down. Great goal as well. Good pass from Bernardo Silva into Phil Foden. Bruno Fernandes to Rashford. Touch was poor by Rashford, and Bernardo Silva managed to clear. Phil Foden takes it away from Sancho as well. It's good work, this from City. Here's Kyle Walker. I put Kyle Walker on the bench. I didn't think he'd start, in my fantasy team. Bit of a mistake there. Bit of a mistake made by me. But I've risen again anyway. I'm in the top 100 in our league now. I think I'm 125th, something along like them lines. So that'll do us. Grealish 1-2 with Bernardo Silva. It's headed by Varane. It is just headed out of play though, and it'll be a throw-in to Manchester City. Grealish has started the game really, really well. He's in the back there, Dalot. It's another free kick given. Diego Dalot needs to watch himself. He needs to watch himself because he's going to end up getting himself a red card. A rash challenge, and he's away. It's going to be another set piece to come in from a dangerous area here from Manchester City. See, I'm a little bit disappointed that he's giving fouls away because I've got Diego Dalot to have 3+ tackles. But I don't think they'll go down as tackles, will they? They'll go down as fouls. I assume, anyway. Maybe they're like tackles as well. I don't know. I doubt it. Foden whipped in. Oh, I tell you what. Ake nearly gets on the end of it. Let's have a look. No, Dalot's not had a successful tackle. That's poor. It's not successful, though, is it really, Joe? Because he's fouled. So, I've got him for 3 tackles. Basically, I've done a build-a-bet. There was a £5 free build-a-bet on Sky. I've got 6 Man City corners, Diego Dalot 3 tackles, Cancelo 2 tackles, Manchester City to have 2 offsides, Manchester United to have 7 shots and over, Erling Haaland 1 shot on target, De Bruyne 1 shot on target, and Anthony 1 shot on target. De Bruyne's had 1 so far. That's all that's coming on that one. Can't wait for our game against the literal villain, says Simon. It's a nice little warmer-upper in it. For our game that kicks off obviously at 4:30 straight away after this one, near enough. So you can join me for that as well, because I will be doing that game as well. So it'll be wall to wall today, which I was supposed to do in the North London derby as well, but things have changed obviously slightly now with me having the kids on my Todd and that, which is fine. But I really enjoyed the North London derby. If you didn't watch that, by the way, it was a decent game at Arsenal. Flying, aren't they? Flying. 12 minutes played, Manchester City 1-0 up and in the ascendancy. Look, by far the more dangerous of the two sides. Twice Rashford's nearly got in behind though, so that's something they'll be looking to do. I thought Eriksen was pretty poor in the build-up to the Foden goal. Just let Phil Foden nip in there and score with a plum, really. It was a great strike. But it was laid on a plate for him, wasn't it? Is it literally straight after this? Near enough, Tom, So this game kicks off at 2. We'll finish at about 4. And then obviously the Leeds game kicks off at past. So we'll probably be straight on after. So TB says, how bad are Spurs? I don't think they're bad, mate. They were undefeated prior to the Arsenal game. They'll probably get top 4. I don't think they're bad. I think in terms of watching them play, I don't enjoy it. But that's how Conte sets up his teams. Do you know what I mean? So what's going on? I'm trying to watch in Ultra HDR. I don't know if this monitor will support it, actually. Let's just go back, shall we? I don't know what it's doing here. Just go back. Don't change something that ain't broken. Do lines outcome? Yeah, lineups will come out at R3, mate. Yeah, that's right. Here's Sancho, chance for Man United. Eriksen manages to pick a shot out of it, really, when it was massively under his feet, but gets a shot out. It's a shot on target for Christian Eriksen. But yeah, the lineup for Leeds United will be out at half-3. It'll be interesting to see how Leeds United do line up, because we have near enough a full-strength side. Will Rodrigo lead the line? Will Bamford lead the line? Will Rodrigo start behind Bamford? Will Cini start? Who will start at centre-back? Will Firpo come in at left-back? There are many, many, many questions to be answered when that lineup comes out. So we'll see. Reggie said, need 2 shots on target from Ireland. Think he'll get them, Joe. Is that a daft question? Probably is a daft question, brother. Thank you, marching on together as well, who says, I like your setup. I hope you do like it. Thank you very much. I think it's a little bit more professional, isn't it? It does look a little bit cleaner, if I do say so myself. I don't know why that... Hang on. Why is... Can you see in that corner there? Where that plant is, there's like a thing on it, isn't there? Oh, Foden, great touch to bring it out of the air there up against Malacia, but Martinez gets back and defends it well. I think it's because it's green, and obviously it's normally a green screen, so it's like trying to project the green screen onto that plant. Oh, I'll tell you what. Oh, Kanji's just put Rashford in the bin. I thought Rashford had managed to take the ball off Akanji there, but Akanji, with his power, just knocked him down. Here's Consuelo. Tell you what as well. 3, Andy, if you're watching this as well, mate, because I know you live local. 3 ginger monsters, £1 at Aaron's, 3 for £1. I know people say don't drink them and all that, but 3 for £1, you can't go wrong. I got 9. Grealish, 1-2. That's a definite free kick. Yeah, definite foul from Martinez. Great work from Grealish. This has got Kevin De Bruyne written all over it, hasn't it? Grealish is killing him. Very, very dangerous position. This it's got to be De Bruyne, hasn't it? What we saying? Who's taking it for yous? Who's taking it for you? Yeah, TB, exactly. TB knows. TB knows. That's really good, right? I think it's because they're ginger, but I don't mind ginger. They're normally not that cheap, but it's 3 for £1. I was like, listen, you cannot turn your nose at a deal like that. Yeah, I think it looks better than the green screen as well. And it means I can wear my shirts as well. As for who's on here, someone just asked me who the Corinthian heads are. I bought them on eBay for £25. I'll tell you in a minute who they are. Or see if you can work out who they are. I want you to tell me who they are. Gundogan! Oh, it's off the post. Oh, it's outside of the post, but it's hit the post. So, I mean, not really a legend or sort of anyone, but Carlton Palmer came with it. Tony DeRigo, Brian Dean, Gary Speed, big up Gary Speed, Tony Yeboah, Tony Yeboah, and Gary McAllister. That's who they are. They're cool, aren't they? I really, really like them. So, yeah, I wanted to do that. I need some other things for the other bits, but, yeah, I like that. Yeah, you had the Tony Yeboah. Yeah, exactly. Everyone can't believe the price of the monsters. Get to your local Herons. 3 monsters for £1. De Bruyne with Foden on the overlap. Can he get there? He does get there ahead of Malacia. Malacia's all over him there. Needs to watch himself. Referee's already got his card out early doors. And, you know, I don't want to keep going into the book. Cancelo back to Ake. Afternoon Blinky Fish. Red Bull summer flavours are so much better than Monster, says Claudia. I've never had them, mate. I'm not a fan of Red Bull, though. Don't like Red Bull. Here's De Bruyne. Tries to get it across the box. Martinez does well. Man United defending for their lives at the minute. Oh, well done. Cancelo nips in ahead of Anthony, but Anthony manages to come away with it this time. Here's Bruno Fernandes. He's got Rashford ahead of him. It's the only option for him. Tries the ball over the top. Akanji heads it out, but it is Sancho. Jadon Sancho. Rashford 1-2 with him. But Bernardo Silva gets back, and City. Too easy for them, isn't it? Too easy for them. Happy match day, says Russ. Hope you're well. I'm doing well, mate. I'm just glad it's match day. It's been a long time. It's been a whole month we've had to wait. Remember Graham Tyler shouting at Carlton Palmer for England? Yeah. So, I mean, when I pulled Carlton Palmer out, I was a bit like, oh, but listen, I think I paid like 25 quid or something like that, 25 or 27 on eBay. But I really, really wanted them, so there you go. I think they look cool. It's the worst England team ever. Yeah, I know. Here's Gundogan. Jack Grealish again running at Dalot. Gives it to Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva does keep it in. Oh, Foden! Oh, I tell you what, that was some strike by Phil Foden. Nearly found the top corner, but just couldn't wrap it around. To be honest, I thought Bernardo Silva was going to pick out Haaland. At which point, if you pick out Haaland, it's 2-0. But it's just a little bit behind him. But what a strike. It actually looks a lot worse the second time you see it. But when you've seen it at the time, it nearly went in there. There you go. Is Calvin on the bench or still injured? I think he's still injured, mate. I'd assumed he would have started. Yeah, he's still injured. I think he might have started him just because Rodri's not in. Is Rodri on the bench, though? Rodri's not in the squad, so Rodri must be in bad shape. So there you go. Bernardo Silva looking to switch it to Foden, puts far too much on it, and it has gone out for a Manchester United throw. Has anyone seen the... Here, you've got to see this. I've got to show you this. I am absolutely howling at this, if you haven't seen this. So, you know... I'll just show it you. Someone's... I've got to show it you. There's no point in explaining it. How good is that? How good is that, man? I thought it was hilarious when I seen it. Maybe it's not as funny, but I honestly, I couldn't believe it when I seen that. It's an absolute belter. I have got a bet on Joe. I have, mate. I have got 6 Manchester City corners. Diego Dalot to have 3+ tackles. Cancelo to have 2+ tackles. Man City 2 offsides. Manchester United to have 7 shots and more. Erling Haaland 1 shot on target. De Bruyne 1 shot on target. And Anthony 1 shot on target. Yeah, Ads Gaming said I'm crying at that photo. I know, it's on Twitter. Twitter's phenomenal. It's had over like 25,000 likes. Someone's just put, who's done this? And well, Trent, this is what I mean. Here's Jack Grealish. Oh, he's allowed to carry it into the box. Tries to find Haaland, but it's well defended that time by Martinez. Yeah, like those that were kicking off about Trent, England, oh, he's not even in squad. He's this. Obviously, Gareth's not his... Oh, that's a poor touch back by Rashford, and Foden's going to get there. He's brought him down, Malacia. That's a yellow card, referee. Both fullbacks now in the book for Manchester United. That is not great, because even later on in the game, when they're bringing on players, you've got the likes of Mahrez who can come on that are tricky, and I can see these fullbacks, one of them getting sent off if they're not careful. He had to bring him down, Malacia. He tried to make it look like it was unintentional, but he just knew, I've got to get him down here. Rashford with the poor pass back that meant Foden would get in. Kevin De Bruyne is surely going to try bend this for the run of Haaland. It's headed out by Martinez, though. Sancho into Eriksen. Here's Jadon Sancho. De Bruyne for company. Cancelo comes across as well. He's got nowhere to go. Good defending by City, and he's had to go back. Here's Scott McTominay. Surprised not to see Casemiro playing, eh? You'd have thought maybe Casemiro would have started in this game. Do you not think? Like, I understand you want to keep faith with those that have, like, I suppose, been involved in your upturn in form. No, not 7 shots on target, Sideshow. Not 7 shots on target. No. Just 7 total shots. Not on target, bro. That's a lot of shots on target, isn't it, really, if we're being totally honest? Nah, just 7 total shots. Walker. He's got Haaland to aim at. Here's Haaland. Foden ahead of him. Oh, he almost digs it out. But Martinez, again, what I will say, the one defender that's looked strong for Manchester United in this opening 25 minutes has been Martinez. He's been the one that's, getting all the loose balls, throwing his body on the line. But Casemiro on the bench, yeah, I understand the need to want to, keep faith with those that have got you some good results. But in such a big game like this for Man United, surely you play Casemiro and not McTominay. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, he's on the bench. Maybe we'll see him at half-time. They've got Martial, Ronaldo as well, Fred, Luke Shaw, who played really well for England, I will say, midweek. Last week, sorry. Here is Malacia, gets round Walker. Doesn't really... That's not a free kick, I don't think, referee. I think that's soft. Really, really soft. Here's Eriksen. Oh, it's so poor from Christian Eriksen there. It's cut out by Cancelo. Here's Jack Grealish running at McTominay. Gives it into Cancelo. Gets around McTominay. McTominay makes the challenge. McTominay makes me laugh. He thinks he's rock hard as well. Do you remember when we played them and he showed a few little scratches on his legs and posted it on his social media like it was a badge of honour? Idiota. And it's not only that, I think it's because whenever we play Man United, he turns into prime Paul Scholes, does Scott McTominay. So I think it'll change this season, though. I think we have better chance against the top 6 with the style that we play now. It's another corner anyway for Manchester City. It's taken short. De Bruyne gets round Anthony. Into Foden. Pocket of space. Bruno Fernandes does well. Comes across, wins the ball. It's going to be a throw-in to Manchester City. It has been all Manchester City in the opening exchanges. 25 minutes on the clock. Michael says, no disrespect to Callum, but thank God for Tyler Adams and Rocker, that double pivot. Yeah, they're brilliant. They're brilliant as a pair. They are really, really good. They just complement each other so well. Their games just complement each other so well. It's great acquisition from Victor, from Jesse, from the team. It's good. I'm petrified that Victor Orta could go to Chelsea, by the way. That'd be, honestly, it'd be bad for us that people don't give him enough credit for me. But maybe that Chelsea job might be a little bit too big for him and they'll go somewhere else, I hope. So Joe says, am I doing the Leeds game? I am, mate. Yes. I'll be live straight after this one. We'll dive straight into that. I'm not sure if Rodrigo's back. I believe everyone's close to full fitness. We will find out in an hour's time. In an hour's time, it'll be half free, which means, of course, we'll find out our lineup. That's when the lineup will be announced. So we'll see if it's out. So there's been 6 shots in total for City, just the one for Manchester United. As I said, just the 1 shot in total. I don't think any on target for them. Here is Walker, Bernardo Silva, all the way back to Nathan Ake. 158 of you watching currently, which is amazing. So thank you for that. If you haven't already, please do like the video and subscribe to my channel. I can't lie to you. When the Queen died and we had all these games off, the channel's just sort of hit a bit of a slump. And I'm like, no, let's get back. Come on now. So I'm hoping we'll rectify that and get back to some more normality in terms of numbers, etc. over the next, weeks or so while we wait for the World Cup to start. Here's Kevin De Bruyne and Jack Grealish running at Diego Dalot. Back to De Bruyne. Will he have a shot? It's a really poor shot by Kevin De Bruyne's standards. I can't lie. Tyrone says, just asking, what do you think about the NFL in London today? To be honest, Tyrone, I don't know nothing about NFL at all. So I can't really comment. So I couldn't tell you. It's Mint says, what about Nyonto? Hope he gets some game time today. It will be interesting to see if he's involved. He'll be in the squad. He wasn't involved with the 21. Sonny Perkins still was, but Surely Sonny Perkins is going to be knocking on the door soon as well. Here is that Dalot? Yes, it's Diego Dalot for Manchester United. I've got Tyler Adams as well. Those that were watching my FIFA content, I got Tyler Adams in my one to watch pack. I have a totally different team now to what you seen last time. Anyway, I'll show it you so you can have a look. Hello, Billy. What do you want, bro? My dog's here. What do you want? You've been a good boy. Do you want to say hello to the viewers? You getting heavy, son? Want to say hello? Who's that? Billy. Who that? Go on then. Yeah, so that's Billy. That's Billy Dog. Casemiro and Ronaldo on the bench as well. 2 Champions League winners, of course, with Real Madrid. It's well kept in there by Cancelo. It's a Frenchie, is the dog. Where do you most likely see the bottom 3 this season? Bottom 3 this season, I'm going for Bournemouth, Forest, and one other. I don't know who that one other is yet. It could be Everton, it could be Villa, it could be Southampton, it could be Leeds, it could be a number of teams. It could be Fulham. Foden, chance, Grealish in the box, running at Dalot. He gets round Diego Dalot. Jack Grealish is well kept up by Martinez again. Gundogan. Oh, Grealish, who's on the deck? Is that Bruno Fernandes? You know Bruno Fernandes is staying down for one reason and one reason only. Don't you? It's not even Bruno Fernandes, I'm telling a lie. Oh! What a strike, De Bruyne. Who's actually on the deck here? Who's actually on the deck here? Look at Bruno Fernandes there. He's wanting it. But listen, it's not their fault that he's on the deck and De Bruyne is saying to Bruno Fernandes, I don't think so. Sancho's actually stayed on the deck just for the only reason so that it's the crossbar from De Bruyne as well. What a strike that is. Leicester City's another one. Yeah. My dog's kicking off because I'm raising my voice. This is what it does. Oh, Dalot nearly gives a penalty, doesn't he? Sancho still on the deck. Bruno Fernandes not happy, but it's not up to Manchester City to put that ball out of play. If you remember rightly, after Aston Villa happened, our management team, Bielsa, that came out and said, the next time a player is on the floor, we will not put it out. You know, because you don't have to. Because you can easily just go down when you're in an attacking situation and say, do you know what, let's just say I'm hurt here. That's all he was trying. And of course, Bruno Fernandes complains because that's what he does. I actually heard an interview he did with The Athletic. It was all right, but they asked him about, his mourning and all that sort of stuff. But he says, I do it to try and get an advantage. Let's have a look at the actual foul. I mean, he twists his ankle just... Is it Sancho or was it Varane? Oh, it's Varane. I'm telling a lie. It's Varane. Sorry, I do apologise. It's not even Sancho. I'm digging Sancho out here, but it was Varane. Champions League Varane. Europa League Varane, should we say. Right, Billy, I'm going to have to let you go out of the room, bro, because you're all over me. And you can't be all over me. So, come on. Downstairs. Go on, man. Good boy. To be fair, I say downstairs. Whenever I'm not in my bedroom, he goes and gets on my bed, man. Just kicks out on my bed. Fancy Fulham to start losing now. Mitrovic injured. How long is Mitrovic out for, bro? Because I noticed on my fantasy team today he's got a yellow triangle. Anyway, right, we have got a corner ball to come in. This will be a few for them. De Bruyne, and it comes. Erling Haaland. Is it in the back of the net? The referee's going to check his whistle. It is, and Erling Haaland has made it 2. Of course he has. He will see a little bit of retribution for what Roy Keane did in this very game to his dad. Who can forget that Haaland apparently turned down by Manchester United as a teenager as well. Comes back to bite him. It's a great header as well. Is it McTominay competing with him? Not a chance, have you? I don't know who it is trying to keep it out. Is it Malacia? But it's already over the line. Haaland, too easy. The header's too easy. And it is 2-0. Oh, it's Eriksen. Eriksen again. So Eriksen on him, McTominay on him, Dalot on him, none of him. But like Gary Neville's made the point there, why is Eriksen on him? Listen, this is what I'm saying. Like Eriksen has performed well, But why aren't you playing Casemiro? If it's not McTominay or whoever, why aren't you playing Casemiro? And for 2 goals now, Eriksen caught napping with Foden, and obviously Haaland beats him. Erling Haaland, 12 goals in 8 Premier League appearances. It's the most in Premier League history. Haaland makes it 2. Of course he does. The guy is inevitable. A goal made in Leeds. That will do for me, says Paul. Couldn't have said it better myself, brother. Love that. 2-0 to Manchester City after 34 minutes. I think it's... Yeah, listen, there was a lot of Man United fans that were getting ahead of their seditions. They had some good results. But listen, you're just nowhere close. Yeah, Eriksen marking again, says TB. Exactly, mate. Exactly. Exactly on the money, mate. There you go. Erling Haaland makes it 2-0. 36 minutes played now. What's up with Kyle Walker here? Kyle Walker looks injured. Don't look in good shape either. He's not on the pitch currently, sat on his backside. Ake heads it out as far as Haaland. McTominay makes the challenge. What Ten Hag has to do now is make changes for me. Switch it up potentially. Do you bring on Casemiro? Do you bring on Ronaldo? The game's gone from a sort of how he wants them to set up, you know. So do you bring in Ronaldo now? Do you bring in Casemiro? Probably. Can't believe more players ain't as good as Haaland. What do you mean, Ian? Or from Leeds, you mean? Maybe it's something in the water. Yeah, he's amazing. He's phenomenal. And I'm just enjoying watching him. And I think because he has that connection to Leeds United, I can enjoy him watching him. Because he's at Manchester City, I can enjoy watching him. I don't mind Manchester City. I have no ill feeling towards them. If it was a Chelsea or a Man United, you can't really enjoy them, can you? That's why I'm a little bit gutted about Potter, because I really like Potter. Anthony says, get your hats in the chat for a Haaland hat-trick. Well, you never know, bro. You just never know, do you? At least he's had that shot on target, though. I mean, that was always going to happen, wasn't it? I think odds on for a Haaland... yeah, massively odds on probably for 1 shot on target for Erling Haaland, to be fair. 170 here watching now currently, which is amazing for a non-Leeds game. Here's Jack Grealish, who for me has been one of the standout performers in the first half. He picks out Kevin De Bruyne. He's got Foden to the right of him. Is he going to come inside? He's going to dig it out for Haaland. He makes it 3. What an assist. The movement from Erling Haaland and the ball from Kevin De Bruyne is sumptuous. Sumptuous. Wow. Wow. That's all you can say to that. This is like that. It's almost speechless. De Bruyne has played that pass there, and Haaland's on the end of it. The movement from Haaland, the pass from Kevin De Bruyne, it is electrifying. Look at that, man. Oh my God. It's phenomenal. Oh my days. The movement, the ball, wow. Unreal from Kevin De Bruyne. That, and this is the thing, right? The more them two play together, it's just going to be unstoppable. It is unstoppable. 3-0, you know, after 38 minutes. Man United fans thought they were in this game. They thought they were in this game. I love it, man. The movement, the ball. Oh, my God. $3-0, you know. I genuinely, even me, right? I didn't think it would be like this. I did not think it would be like this. You know, my friend who comes in here, Andy, he texts me saying we're going to win this, you know. I love this. He texts me, look, to say, still think Man United are winning this. Never. Never. Brilliant. Erling Haaland. Wow, what's that now? Was it 13 goals? To think I did. Guess what as well? I didn't captain him in my FPL team. I went for Mo Salah. Oh, man, what was I thinking? Like, why have I not captained him every week? I do not know. But listen, he's still in my team. So that's all good. Michael says, don't laugh too much. Oh, I'm not bothered though, mate. Manchester City, we're not expected to beat Manchester City. This is better because it's their derby, innit? It's their derby, but I'll laugh, man. We will get battered. We will get battered, but who cares? It don't really matter, does it, when it's Manchester City? You can sort of forgive it. Oh, Varane's coming off, is he? He's had enough. How mad is it that they're going to Lindelof and not Maguire, though? So Lindelof's coming on instead of Harry Maguire. Or is Maguire injured? No, he's definitely on the bench. And Kyle Walker's going to have to come off as well. Cancelo probably go to right back. Is this Gomez? Is it the left back? I'm not too sure. Let's have a look. Foden's goal's a beauty as well, by the way. Well, I predicted 3-0 on my Super 6. I think it's going to be more. I think it's going to be more, isn't it? If we're being honest. The third goal's unbelievable. Haaland, my God. Header and left foot, right, okay, yeah, they've just said their perfect hat-trick is on, yeah. So Sergio Gomez has come on for Walker, so Gomez will probably go left back, Cancelo move to right back. De Bruyne and Haaland, wow, indeed, Gail, it's just phenomenal, isn't it? Absolutely amazing. Haaland's just 16 goals as a Man City player, 11 games, and it's only the 2nd of October. And he scored 16 goals as a Man City player. Wow. You love it. You do love it. You can't lie. 3-0. Not even half time. Is Maguire? Let me just check Maguire's. Who's Ronaldo here? Look, Ronaldo head in hands. Ronaldo can't believe it because Ronaldo didn't even want to be here, did he? He didn't want to be there. Let me look at these lineups. Where is Maguire? Is he on the bench? Let's have a look. Oh, no, he's doubtful. There you go. He's missing. Here is De Bruyne. Haaland's dropping short for him. Eriksen trying to compete. Oh, De Bruyne's got round him. Oh, my days. My God. He's got to pass it. Grealish. Back to Haaland. Oh, my God. I thought he was going to score a hat-trick then. Oh, do you know what? Kevin De Bruyne, by the way. Kevin De Bruyne. I think he should have played it into Foden, Haaland. But how's... Yeah, Haaland there. It looks like Haaland was having a go. Grealish saying, I passed it you so you could have a go. Charles says they're dying without Maguire. TB says only 16 goals. I know, right? It's mental. It's mental. It is chicken oriental. How do we say? Oh, Rashford's done well there to get round Cancelo. Back to Eriksen. Bruno Fernandes with a little bit of space. Lets it run. Anthony tries a strike, but it's blocked really well by Sergio Gomez. Here is De Bruyne. Rides the challenge of Maguire. Do you know what? Eriksen's getting tortured in there, and that's a yellow card, surely. What a ball! Oh, it's 4! It's 4! Haaland with an assist. It's 4! Yes! It's 4 to Manchester City. The football is phenomenal. Eriksen again. De Bruyne has gone past him loads of times like he's not even there. He plays the ball to Haaland, and what a ball by Erling Haaland. Not only does he score goals, what a ball that is. What an assist. Look at that. Where's Malacia? Malacia should be winning that as well. But Foden gets 2. Haaland's got 2. It's 4-0, and it's not even half time. Get in! Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Ericsson, he needs to come out for me because he's been poor. He's been poor. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. 4-0. It's half-time, you know. 4-0. Man United have been put in a spliff. There's Fergie. Man United have been put in a spliff. There you go. I love it, man. It's 4-0, baby. Oh, look at his face, Ethan. Tell me about it, bro. What an assist from Haaland. Not only does he score goals, that was unbelievable. Do you know what? It's funny because people thought Man United were coming back. They thought they were coming back. Oh, De Bruyne's... Go on, get a fifth. We want 5. We want 5. Here's Anthony. Anthony gives it to Sancho. It's defended by Akanji. Oh, you love to see it, man. Look at Ten Hag as well. I can't wait to watch all the Man United content, man. I can't lie. Update the score. Thank you for that. This is mad. Here's Bruno Fernandes. Strike. It's punched out though. Let me change that score now while we're at it. Oh, I'm not even bothered about playing them though. Don't, Charlie. Don't worry about playing Manchester City. Just enjoy this. They're leaving. Man United fans are leaving. They're leaving. We can see you sneaking out. They're off, man. They're leaving. They're off, man. Oh, my days. 4-0, you know. See you later. They're leaving, man. Here's De Bruyne. The thing is as well, right? They could be more. They could be more still, you know. There's still 45 minutes of football to play. But City have been phenomenal. Haaland, phenomenal. Foden's been class. Grealish as well has been brilliant. De Bruyne's just been De Bruyne. Like, it's mad. It's mad. But you could tell it, if you remember, first 5 minutes, City had 3 shots on goal all in the same sequence. It came from Grealish, it came from De Bruyne, it came from Haaland. They were all cleared. You know, amazing. Amazing. 4-0, baby. We're loving it. We're loving it. Great start to the day. If my guys can follow this up with a win, then we've had a fantastic day as supporters of Leeds United. Haaland's on a hat-trick, perfect hat-trick as well. He's got a header. He's scored a left-foot strike. If he gets one with his right, he gets a perfect hat-trick in his first Manchester derby. Love that. He's so fun, man. It's amazing stuff. Amazing stuff. We beat Liverpool, Arsenal. Why not City? Says Baccarat. I don't know, pal. I don't know. City are just phenomenal. Last train to Bournemouth, Leeds at 3 a.m. Joe. That's what they're doing. Yeah. That's why they're off, right? Fans have got a long way to travel because most United fans from Manchester area, says Ian. Goldbridge will be going medal. Are we going to play Man City this season? Yes, Charlie, we do. We've got to play them twice, mate, home and away. But listen, it's what you're in the Prem for. It's enjoyable. You know, Pep Guardiola's side have absolutely battered them. Braces from Haaland, brace from Foden, amazing, and all been good goals. They have all been good goals, all been enjoyable goals. I think my pick of the bunch probably is the third. The ball from De Bruyne into Haaland, the movement. Varane said, "See you later. I'm off out. I'm out of this one." I think, will we see Ronaldo potentially? Will we see Casemiro second half? But the game's already gone, of course, isn't it? So Robert says, "Come on, you Blues. We're back in the Blues. That's why I've gone for a sky blue colour, behind me. We're back in the blues in this one, Robert. Well done. Big up. And I love it. Ozzy says, just stick 3 or 4 more onto 4-0. You've got up. Save you a job second half. Yeah, Ozzy, maybe. What do they do now? I just don't know. I just don't know. It's mad. Let me remind you all, folks, while I've got you all here, that pass from KDB, Benny, exactly. It was phenomenal, wasn't it? While I've got all your attention as we're reveling in the wars of Manchester United, this video is brought to you by the legends at Football Prizes. You can get Football Manager 2023. You can also get FIFA 2023 if you haven't already, with 12,000 FIFA Ultimate Team points. 49 tickets, there's only 36 gone. I might have a go myself on that. £2.95 a ticket. Could do with 12,000 FIFA points, that's all. If you're looking for a Leeds United prize this week, it's Rodrigo Moreno signed Leeds United shirt. So there with an extra large signature. As you can see, it's got a nice little smiley face on it there. You can also get an Alex Ferguson signed and custom LED frame Manchester United shirt, or a Pep Guardiola signed and frame Manchester City shirt as well. Football prizes, the link is in the description. Make sure you check them out. Listen, City have been phenomenal. Manchester United have been woeful. Just bring it back. That's what we used to hear. And there were Man United fans that believed they were back, you know. Never going to happen, was it? Like the end says, I thought Lisandro was going to pocket Haaland. I know there was talk of him playing against him, Ajax Dortmund, and he did really well or something like that. Well, that's gone well, hasn't it? The guy's on a perfect hat-trick. Scores with his right boot second half, which he probably will then. Perfect hat-trick in your debut Manchester Derby, not bad. Just to read some of his stats. So you ready? 45 minutes played, 20 touches, 3 shots, 2 shots on target, 2 goals, 8 passes, 3 of them being key, 1 big chance created, 1 assist, 2 ground duels won, and 3 aerial duels won. Domination from the Norwegian sensation, Erling Haaland. He's Leeds, and he knows he is. He's Leeds, and he knows he is. Right, folks, I'm going to take a quick break now. I will be back with you in just a second. Enjoy the lovely view, and you can all argue on whether or not that shelf is straight. Okay, I'll let you work that one out. I'll just take a quick break. I'll be with you shortly. We're back, folks. Thanks for those that have patiently waited. Thank you so much. Just had to have a quick break, make sure everyone's good in the household, all that jazz, and also have a cigarette. There we go. There we go. I hope you're all doing well. Remember, I told you about football prizes as well. There's loads on offer. I quite like the look of them 12,000 FIFA points, but we'll wait. Fantasy team going well, of course it is, because I have got Haaland, although I decided to captain Mo Salah. What an idiot I was. What an idiot I was. How long is Mitrovic injured for? I need to know the extent of Mitrovic's injury, to be fair. I do need to know that. Right, let's see what some of your comments are saying. Goldbridge is apparently losing his no doubt. I can imagine this if it were Leeds, we'd be the same. Although, I don't know. We sort of expect it. All people are saying shelf is straight. What camera can't be wonky, because camera's attached to me Mac. Camera can't be wonky. It's straight, man. Honestly, I've had spirit level on it and lock because I have, I promise you. That's always coming out. Yeah, so I don't know, folks. Wonky house probably, yeah. Is it bollocks straight? Sunderland's on a slant, yeah. Trust me, it's straight though, I promise you. But let's not go there, yeah. Yeah, don't worry about City. Got Captain Haaland and KDB's Ben. Nice, I like that, mate. So my team looks like this. It's done all right. I'll show you my team. Just one sec. I'll show you my fantasy team. This is mine from this weekend's games. So I do normally have Sanchez in goal, but I was unsure how Brighton were going to get on. So I've put Ward in. Ward in against Nottingham Forest. If Leicester can't beat Forest, something's up. Haaland, obviously, look, I went for Salah. Idiota. But there you go. Jesus Martinelli coming up trumps. I've got Jack Harrison as well. Hopefully Jack Harrison comes up trumps for me. Someone says, have a look at yourself on YouTube. Shelf out. I'll do it now. Right, let's have a look. I'll watch myself on YouTube. Here we go. Just wait for the ad to kick in. Smash a like on it while I do. Make sure you have as well. Nah, shelf looks straight, man. I don't understand it. I think the shelf looks good. Tell you what, he's a good-looking bloke, though. That lad on there. Joe, looks like you're in the Batman's villain's lair. Slanty floor, the lot. Nah, man, it's good. It's good. It's all good. I think we should... I did have... I put it in sky blue, didn't I? I could change it up. I think the sky blue was quite nice, didn't it? There you go. It looks quite nice, actually. I like your big head people on the shelf. Cheers, mate. Thank you very much. I still need to buy some other little bits, but I don't... less is more, isn't it? Less is more, I think. Less is more. Super 6, by the way, I did have Manchester City to win 3-0. They're already 4-0 up, so there you go. That's not going to happen, is it? I wonder where I am in terms of our league on that as well. I'm 12th. I'm 12th. Paul Fenton's still leading it. Paul Fenton. He knows his ball. He gets the scores right nearly all the time. Yeah, I've gone 2-1 in the Leeds United game. Who's coming on? Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw looks like he's coming on for Malacia. Maybe because he's on a yellow card potentially. I'm not sure. I think Dalot. I'd have rather took Dalot off, but I don't know if they've got a right back. Have they got a right back on the bench? Maybe not. But listen, second half is about to get underway. Will we see more goals from Manchester City? Will we see, not a comeback? They're not going to come back, are they? But will we see them win the second half, potentially, Man United? I had them down for 7+ total shots. That's not going to happen, is it? I think they've only had one shot, I look at the stats on the game, let's have a look. Total shots. No, they've had 3. They've had 3 of Man United. 2 on target, which is quite surprising when you think of it. But they have had their shots. So I'm glad Dallow's still on, actually, because I've got him for tackles on it. Although he hasn't made any successive tackles yet in this, apparently. That's not good. He's just given away fouls, hasn't he? Yeah, Moth, you're probably right, mate. A nice BL, something Bielsa-esque, I know. Maybe one of them gnomes. If anyone can hook me up with one of them gnomes, let me know. Foden. Oh, they're in again. Shaw already getting caught out there by Foden. Here's Jadon Sancho. Was Shaw the only change then? Let's have a look. Yeah, Luke Shaw the only change. Dalot manages to just stop that ball going through to Jack Grealish there because they could have been in. Here's Anthony. Anthony's not really got into it at all, has he? See, I'm surprised Casemiro hasn't come on. Martinez, a nice ball in there to Bruno Fernandes. Here is Luke Shaw. He's got Rashford. He's got Anthony. He's got Sancho. He finds Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes trying to get Manchester United moving here. Shaw playing in little triangles. See, for me, I'd have took Eriksen off for sure and said, you know what? Get Casemiro in there. Here's Lindelof, obviously came on for Varane. Varane got injured in the first half. Bruno Fernandes. Here's Diego Dalot. Anthony up against Gomez. McTominay, there's a run there from Eriksen. I thought he was going to continue his run into the box, but Martinez does well, carrying it through De Bruyne and Haaland. Oh, Sancho with a terrible touch. And the ball's taken off him. Akanji. Sancho tries to get round Cancelo. Shaw, first time ball into the box. There was no one in there anyway. And Man United will try come again. As I say, a lot of the Man United fans left at half-time when that fourth went in. Here's Lindelof. Dalot. There's over 200 people watching live now currently, which is amazing for a non-Leeds game. So if you haven't already, please do smash a like on the video. And remember, you can join me very, very soon for the Leeds versus Villa watch-along. Here's Anthony. Man United are actually getting on the ball now. Grealish, good challenge on Anthony. Wins the ball. Oh, there's a chance here for Man United. Here's Christian Eriksen. Into Shaw. He's cut out by Cancelo. Great challenge, Cancelo. He's so good, Cancelo. He's brought down by Bruno Fernandes. Yeah, free kick. Cancelo, great challenge, though. That'll probably be his two tackles that we were after. It's Dalot that we need Man United to have some shots, don't we? There you go, Cancelo, 3 challenges now. Poor ball from Gundogan into Grealish. It's going to be a throw-in to Manchester United. Dalot to take. Haaland going to flop, in my opinion, says Robert. Yeah, there were people out there that believed that, mate. There were people out there that believed that. Lindelof back to De Gea. De Gea smashes it long. Looking for Rashford, and it just goes all the way through to Akanji. It's gone a bit of a lull on it. It's gone a bit of a lull. Anthony says, how good a City exactly, mate, they are. Too good. Too good for the rest of us anyway. For us mere mortals. Edison. Clip pass out there to Gomez. He goes back to Bernardo Silva. He's got McTominay biting at his heels, but Bernardo Silva finds Ake. Ake looking for Grealish, who wins the header ahead of Dalot, goes through to Haaland. Good challenge by Lindelof on Haaland. It'll be a throw-in to Manchester City. Throw-in, Gomez to take. Gomez all the way back to Edison. This second half might get a bit boring, you know, folks. I can't lie. It might just do that. Here's a Kanji. 5 minutes played, though. Still 4-0 to Manchester United. Kanji bringing it up on halfway. Gets past his former teammate, Sancho. Here's Jack Grealish to Gomez. Tries a ball in. It's blocked by Dalot. It's going to be a corner ball for Manchester City. Let's have a look. How many corners is that? What's the match stats? Let's have a look. Is that only 2? I've only had 2 corners, see? Wow. Reggie says, don't say that. I need 2 more corners for City. As if they've only had 2. I thought they'd had a lot more. De Bruyne, the header's poor. Haaland tries to put it back in there, but Anthony wins the ball. There's a chance here for Manchester United if they can get away on the counter. Great challenge by De Bruyne on Sancho. Going nowhere there. Yeah, only 2 corners for City. It was right. Martinez into Eriksen, a lot of space. Oh, I missed the Roy Keane chat. How was Roy Keane? How bad was Roy Keane? Did any of you get to watch Roy Keane? Graham says, stop laughing, I can hear you in York. So I'm hearing here players have arrived. Ayling, Christensen and Firpo. There you go. Ayling, Christensen and Firpo have also come. Sinistera, Robles, Melier, Cocklick, Harrison, Rock and Yonto, Somerville, Classen, Greenwood, Bamford and Gelhart all on the pitch. There you go. Here is Martinez. I can't wait to hear what Roy Keane's had to say, I tell you. he's gold, he's Roy Keane. Yeah, champs, you did miss a cracking first 45. Here's Diego Dalot for Manchester United. Cut back there into Rashford. Rashford does well. Can he have a shot on goal? He might as well because no one else is moving for him. Finds Shaw. Back to Eriksen. Pass there, Sancho. Touch back to Bruno Fernandes. Dalot. Man United having a little bit of pressure. Here's Anthony. Probably do that daft thing with his leg, won't he? And then not go anywhere. Dalot. Shaw. Oh, it's just... tries to get a ball through to Rashford, but it's cut out by Foden. And De Bruyne has given it to Haaland. Haaland gets it back. Look at the guy's legs, man. Did you see him sprint there, Haaland? He's an animal. No Rodrigo. No, it doesn't look like, actually. That's a good point. Someone's just mentioned there. I don't think so. He wasn't mentioned in the names I've just meant. No, so maybe no Rodrigo. Here's Bernardo Silva. Gundogan. Kanji, City now. A lot of pressure. Sustained possession, sorry, should I say. Foden drops short for it off of Kanji. Gets it straight back. He's a freak, says Robert. He is that, mate, for sure. He is a freak. Freak of nature, for sure. Edison. Clipped out there to Cancelo. Marky might be fit. Rodrigo might be fit, mate. He's just not been mentioned on Baron Cross's tweet, that's all. We will find out in 15 minutes what our lineup is anyway, so... There's no, like, I've only seen Baron Cross's tweet, nothing more. So I wouldn't worry too much about it yet. Like I say, if we get to past in 15 minutes time, we'll find out what the lineup is anyway. So don't sweat it. David De Gea out to Diego Dalot. Here's Victor Lindelof. Brentford have tweeted Brentford Man City 4-0 up at half time, and then that emoji. Our bench could be interesting. Yeah. Do you know what it is, Graham? Leeds United now have a Premier League squad for me, as opposed to just a Premier League first 11. And you could even question that at times. But there's no doubt now we have a Premier League squad. Here's Anthony. Oh, my God. What a goal that is. That is some strike. Wow. I will say that much. How's that happened? Like, genuinely, I'm a little bit... How's he bent it in from there? That is some... Wow. Seeing that from behind the ball, that is some strike, people. Poof. What a goal. Fair play to him. I don't think any of us expected that. You have to take your hat off there. That is some goal by Anthony. Some strike, that. 4-1. There you go. I tell you what, that might give Man United a bit of a boost. I definitely didn't expect that. I tell you that much. That was some strike there, you know. I'm still a bit like, wow, did that just really happen? That was mental. My guy, my guy. I can't believe that. You know, here's Luke Shaw. Man United might give them a bit of a boost that they needed.
I didn't catch that.
Oh, neither did I, Siri. 85 million bargain. True that. Listen, I had him for a shot on target, so that's something, innit? Anthony gets my shot on target. They were actually offering 6-1, boosted from 3-1 for Haaland, De Bruyne, and Anthony all to have a shot on target. I didn't take that. I just stuck it in my builder bet. Should have just took that and put a tenner on it. But there you go. Great strike from Anthony. Casemiro, Martial getting ready, folks. So maybe Casemiro for Eriksen potentially, and or do you take McTominay off at this point? Just Eriksen more attacking of the two. Here's Foden, and also Martial's coming on. So will it be Rashford potentially? I think Rashford will maybe touch and go for even starting. So maybe they bring on Martial. Here's Jack Grealish. Grealish one-on-one against Dalot. Dalot needs to watch himself. He just shepherds him out. It's going to be a goal kick to Manchester United. So it is Casemiro and Anthony Martial. Number 10 for Manchester United. Is that Sancho? No, it's Rashford. Rashford's coming off. Martial for Rashford. McTominay off for Casemiro. There you go. Oh, Gelhardt's out on the pitch with fitness coach. Looks like a late fitness test for Joe Gelhardt. So maybe he's... I don't know what that means. Does that mean he was due to start? I'm not sure. But Joe Gelhardt out ahead of the warm-up with fitness coach Pierre Bavu doing some running on the pitch. Late fitness test for Joe Gelhardt coming on. Isn't it quite interesting, though, that there's no Ronaldo? What's the point in him being there? He'd be fuming that he never got allowed to leave, you know. So you've got Martial leading the line. You've got Sancho, Bruno Fernandes, and Anthony behind him. Ake carrying it upfield. After all that, man, he just gave the ball away, Ake. That's shocking. Here's Gundogan. City will want a reply. Haaland. Haaland rides the challengers, finds Jack Grealish. Grealish, Bernardo Silva. Oh, I tell you what, he's just done a little drag back there, and Casemiro was on the deck. It's a corner ball to Manchester City. 60 minutes, still half an hour to go. Next goal's huge, isn't it? I mean, I don't think Man United are going to get back into it, but there you go. Half an hour left, though. You never know, do you? You never know. Corner ball. Who's on Haaland this time? Goes through to Ake. Pops it up. Oh, I tell you what. Akanji. Is it going to drop for Gundogan? No, Eriksen's going to have a chance to get rid of it here, and he just puts his foot through it, and it goes upfield, and Anthony's going to chase it down. Cancelo finds Silva. Oh, what is Martial doing there? That is shocking. You know, if they score from this, I would be raging. He didn't even bother there. They haven't. They've had to go back. So for me, Martial should have just put Bernardo Silva in Rowe's head there. Do you know what I mean? Jack Grealish. Grealish finds Bernardo Silva, gets it back off him. Jack Grealish. He's played really well today for me, Jack Grealish. Here is Sancho. Bruno Fernandes. First time there into midfield. Into Anthony. So Anthony's playing central now, it looks like. It would really be interesting if Man United did get the next goal. I mean, I doubt it, but... Anyway, 62 minutes on the clock, 4-1. I'll tell you that Diego Dalot's probably going to let me down on tackles here. Because how many corners have that? Oh, Man City haven't had any offsides yet either, have they? Well, just to remind you, I had 6 Man City corners, Dalot 3 tackles, Cancelo 2 tackles, City 2 offsides, Man United 7 total shots, and then Haaland, De Bruyne and Anthony a shot on target. So that's all come in, but it's like they haven't been offside yet. I suppose 2's not that many though, is it really? In how long's left, we'll have to wait and see. Yeah, just pictures there of Gelhardt doing the warm-up on his own. Maybe he's pulled something, perhaps. It's a foul there. Luke Shaw for a foul. 239 people currently watching. If you haven't please do smash a like on the video. It'd be great if you could do that for me. The likes help the algorithms and all that. And of course, make sure you join me for the Leeds versus Aston Villa watch along as well, which will be live straight after this one. So it'd be great if you can join me for that as well. 143 likes. Almost 100 of you haven't liked the video. So if you could like it for me, it'd be great if you can. Here's Bernardo Silva, run from Haaland, left foot. Nearly bends it in. Nearly bends it in. He wants that right foot for that perfect hat-trick, man. It's crazy to think how many players we have now. That video of them walking at the Welland Road was never that long. Yeah, it's good to tell you. We've got a Premier League squad now. Look at Haaland busting a gut there. Great strike. Just outside of the post. De Gea clears it out. Sancho into Eriksen. Great work from Silva. Eriksen's done well, though, to come away with the ball. Jadon Sancho, though, gets it taken away from him. He looks at the referee, doing a bit of Bruno Fernandes tactics, but referee's having none of it. Here's De Bruyne. Here's Jack Grealish. He's got Sergio Gomez. It's De Bruyne. Here's Sergio Gomez. Ball in. Haaland! It's 3. And he pulls out the meditation celebration. Erling Haaland has scored a hat-trick. My days. I love it for Alfinger Haaland. I love it for Erling Haaland. Hat-trick in his first Manchester derby. Oh, he's amazing. I'm jealous. I love him, man. He is my favourite. He is the GOAT. Grealish here. Gomez. Great run from Gomez, by the way. Just, came on. De Bruyne finds him. First time pass. Do you know what as well? It's so good from Gomez to not put it in front of the defenders, because the defenders are thinking, right, it's coming in front of us here. But he just pulls it back a little bit, the pass, you know what I mean? Instead of going, right, I'll go in front of the post here, pulls it back. Lindelof, Dalot, they've already committed, and he just pulls it back, and Haaland, bang, in the back of the net. Oh, they're checking it for VAR. Don't do this. Give over. You can't say that's offside, man. He's onside. He's onside. Yes, he's onside. Get in there. 5-1. What a player Erling Haaland is. A hat-trick. 3 hat-tricks in a row, you know. 3 hat-tricks in a row. 3 hat-tricks in a row. How does that... That's just... How does that happen? How does that happen? How do you score 3 hat-tricks in a row, you know? How do you score 3 hat-tricks in a row? That's mental. I don't know. I don't know how you do that. Wow. 3 hat-tricks in a row. I'm still a bit like... They're doing the Poznan now, the City fans. Here's Anthony running at Gomez. Into Bruno Fernandes. Can he have a strike? It takes a deflection. Sancho. Oh, my God. What a touch from Sancho. That is a shocker. Absolutely shocking. He's offside. Oh, no, Gomez potentially. That's not a difficult touch. They're giving him too much credit. Sancho should have brought that down easy. Look at the Manchester City fans doing the Poznan. I mean, it's pretty epic, innit, when you're dicking your rival like this. I mean, let's be honest. Haaland's scored a hat-trick. Foden's got 2. It's just phenomenal. Mutsis says Haaland's one-to-watch card's going to be crazy. It's mental, innit? How does it... I know if your team wins 3 out of 8 games, you get an upgrade. If they're at the World Cup, you get an upgrade, right? If they win one of their group games at the World Cup. How else does it work? Because I've got a couple of one-to-watch cards, to be fair. I've got the Tyler Adams one, and I've got the Kessie one. I did the Kessie one. They could be going again here. So someone explain to me how you get the... maybe the 3 hat-tricks in a row is 3 hat-tricks at home or something. But he's got 3 in a row, yeah. Maybe it might be 3 home hat-tricks or something like that then if he didn't get one against Villa, because obviously that finished 1 apiece. But I'll show you my squad anyway while we're at it. Team of the week, right. Okay, so if you get a team of the week, you get a one-to-watch card as well, do you? Sorry, you get... That's mine at the minute. Obviously, these are loans, so I will replace him. And I want to replace Paqueta as well. But yeah, he's a beast, by the way, the flashback. Can't lie. I packed these. These are all untradeable, you see. I've just been moving with untradables this season. I didn't really purchase anyone. So yeah, that's the squad. Yeah, Joe Depp says just in. Wow, yeah, listen, we've got over 300 people watching. Here's Anthony running at Akanji. He scored a wonder goal already. Can he do it again? He'll look to try and bend it. It's a very good pass into Martial. He was brought down. He's asking for a free kick. Referee saying not a Catinel's chance. And it's cleared. Fred's coming on. 20 minutes to go. Fred's coming on. And they're 4 down. 5-1 in total. 4 games behind. It's a good ball, that. Oh. These commentators are just claiming anything. High foot. Give over. Get in the bin. I mean, it's great defending from Cancelo. He's got to stop that ball going through to Luke Shaw, hasn't he? Pep's still not happy. Pep's still not happy. Fred's coming on for Sancho. Sancho, man. People talk about Grealish. That guy is a failure. I think we just give City 6 points, Joe, move on. Yeah, great. And that's what everyone does, man. As long as we don't get battered like this. We got battered like this last season, didn't we? Was it 7 or 6? Can't remember. Here's short. I tell you what, that's a great touch. Great touch by Martinez to stop that ball from Shaw. It was coming at some pace. Here's Bruno Fernandes. Anthony complaining he'll fit in at Manchester United, but it was his poor pass, which means they've had to go backwards. Casemiro. It's great pressing from City. Short. I don't know if the City fans are actually all laying the Man United passes at this point. Here's Anthony. Shocking strike. Still no Ronaldo, and still they continue to show us his face in the subs bench. Do you know what it is though, Ronaldo? Like, let's be real here. He wanted to leave. He's got no. He's not got. I mean, I can understand why he wanted to leave, but the fact they're not using him as well, they should have just let him go, right? Do you know what I mean? I don't understand. Joe Depp says, who's got the goals? So 3 for Haaland, 2 for Foden, and 1 for Anthony at Manchester United. The goals were beautiful as well, by the way. I think the third and fourth. Third was a Haaland goal, beautiful ball from De Bruyne, and then the Foden one was the fourth. It was a beautiful ball by Haaland into Foden. Here is Anthony running at Gomez. He's done well to find Dalot. Should have gone in first time. Dalot delayed it. Grealish into De Bruyne. Fred tracking him. Oh, great work from De Bruyne. Fred might as well not have even been there. Here's Jack Grealish, who's been great today. Lovely passing to Haaland. Get it back off him, Jack. Oh, I'll tell you what, he's on. Oh, he's got a hat-trick as well. I think he's onside. Foden's got one. He's onside. Double hat-trick, you know. Double hat-trick. Fuck me. Sorry for swearing. I can't contain it. Shocking from Fred. He might as well not have even been there. Grealish involved again. Yeah, probably will go to VAR. But it comes off the Man United player. I swear it does. Look. Oh, he's onside. He's miles on anyway. Where are they? Where are they? Shocking defending. Shocking display. It's 6-1. It's actually Casemiro who puts it through anyway. There's the... Oh, look at that. Foden. He's onside as well. Look at them Man United players. Great finish from Phil Foden. It's 6, man. It's not offside. Possible ball out of play. Oh. You've got to... Yeah, the goal's been given. There you go. They were looking for a possible... They'll try out. But it's gone in. It's 6. And Foden, the Manchester born and bred, has got a hat-trick. First career hat-trick as well. First career hat-trick against Manchester United. I love it. Love to see it. It's 6-1. Oh, they're making 4 changes, you know. Alvarez, Laporte, Palmer, and Mahrez coming on. Yo, Mahrez, Alvarez, ballers. Who's coming off? Foden. Hats off to Foden, hat-trick man. Love it. Phil Foden, absolute baller. Yo, man, Manchester. De Bruyne's coming off as well. I love it, man. I can't lie. I enjoy them. Foden off. None of them want to go off, do they? I don't think Grealish wants to either. Oh, Grealish is coming off. He'll be gutted. But Grealish has been great again. He gets too much bad rep. Last 2 games, Grealish has been class. Well done. Off De Bruyne. Off Grealish. Gundogan as well. So it's Cole Palmer. Look at this, man. Bring the cavalry. Jason says, Joe, mate, can we do this next? Yes, we can. Laporte coming on as well. Back from injury. That's a massive boost for them. Lineups out. People saying, is Bamford ever fit? This is shocking if he's not. Rodrigo starts. Right, I'll show you the Leeds United lineup now for those that haven't seen it. So no Bamford, which is a joke. This is why we should have had a striker. Sinny's in though. So Melier in goal, Strauch, Christensen, Koch and Cooper. So Llorente is dropped and Liam Cooper plays alongside Koch, which I'm happy about. The double pivot of Adams and Rocker. You then have 3 behind Rodrigo of Aronson, Sinisterra and Jack Harrison. That is potent. That front 4 is potent. No Bamford, though, which I'm disappointed about. But Gnonto, Somerville, Greenwood, Click, Llorente, Fairport, Ayling, and Christopher Claassen makes the rest of that lineup. But that front 4 is potent. Here's Haaland. Can he get a 4th? He's had a strike. It comes off Lindelof. Here's Cole Palmer. Let's see what the Villa lineup looks like. Here is the Villa lineup as well. Obviously, they have a lot of injuries as well. So this is their lineup. It is Martinez in goal. Ashley Young, Konza, Mings. First start of the season for left-back Augustinsson, I believe. Obviously, no Luca Dean. You've then got a midfield 3 of John McGinn, Douglas Luiz, and Jacob Ramsey. And then Bailey and Coutinho behind Ollie Watkins. I said that lineup, to be fair, on my preview. So there you go. But listen, Ashley Young, he's no Matty Cash. Augustinsson, I swear it's his first start. So we have to give these a torrid time. And with our front 4, we can do that for sure. We can do that for sure. We've got a potent front 4. I like the look of it. I do like the look of it. Bruno Lage has been sacked by Wolves. Inevitable. There you go. Called it. Bruno Lage has got the boot. There you go. Bruno Lage has gone. Bruno Lage sacked. Joffrey, yeah, he mustn't have passed the fitness test. Obviously, Joffrey was warming up and was out there. He mustn't have passed the fitness test. "13 minutes left in this one, and then it is all eyes on the Leeds game, which we're buzzing about, of course, because we haven't played for about a month, which we're raging about, but it is what it is." Here's Lindelof anyway into Diego Dalot. Here is Laporte coming back from a lengthy layoff. Goes into Cole Palmer. Cole Palmer can't keep it in. It'll be a Manchester United throw. Here's Casemiro. Wow. Yeah, no. See, yeah. Someone was saying about the hat-tricks just on Haaland. So Erling Haaland scored a hat-trick and collected 17 points. This is the Fantasy Premier League. In each of his last 2 home league appearances, he couldn't make it free on the bounce at home, could he? Well, of course he did. So he scored 3 home Premier League hat-tricks in a row. That is insanity, isn't it? Let's be honest. I still can't believe I didn't captain him and I went for Salah. I went for the differential, didn't I? What an idiota. What an idiota. Let's have a look what this bet's looking like anyway. Don't think Dalot's managed to tackle, has he? Let's be honest. Smash a like on the video if you haven't already. Cloud Dizzle says no Bamford. No, Bamford's on the bench, mate. Bamford's still no start for him though, which is disappointing, isn't it? Yeah, man, Jason. Yeah. I just need to get someone to come and sponsor us, don't I? Dave says, I hope Gnonto gets a run out. It's got to be in the right circumstances, hasn't it, mate? It's got to be in the right circumstances. That's the thing. It needs to be in the right circumstances. Because if it's 0-0, I don't want to be throwing Gnonto in there. I tell you what, that's not a foul either. Bruno Fernandes, right. And listen, I don't like Bruno Fernandes, but he didn't even foul him then. Akanji fell over. He gets a yellow card for his troubles, does Bruno Fernandes, but it wasn't a foul. Oh, where's my bin? I've lost my bin, folks. I've left it downstairs when I've emptied it, haven't I? Oh, I tell you what, that's a naughty challenge from Martinez. I hope Alan goes on and scores now. Advantage given. He wants the ball. Should have given it him back. So I'd have just celebrated in Martinez's face. Man United becoming petulant now with 10 minutes left to go, but it is 6-1. They are getting battered. They are getting battered. Gomez. Oh, tries to find Cole Palmer. Gomez gets it back. Anthony with the foul, potentially no. There's Bernardo Silva. Man United struggling to get out. Anthony will try his daft little flicky tricks. Lindelof. He flicks it up and just hoofs it upfield. Right thing to do. Martial. Has Martial actually touched the ball since he come on? Has he done that? What is the point in him? But listen, Leeds versus Villa, kicking off soon. Come on, the mighty whites. We're back, baby. The lineups are just going across the bottom of the screen now, but we've been through them. We know the crack. No Llorente. Anyway, here's Yemerick Laporte. Listen, we should be beating Villa, though. We've got to beat Villa, and the reason we've got to beat Villa is because they're not in great form, although they have picked up 4 points from their last 2 games, which included Manchester City. So they are on the up a little bit. But they've got so many injuries as well. Boubacar Kamara missing, both Matty Cash and Luca Dean. We're almost at full strength. We've got to win the game. We've got to win the game. The thing is, we've kept 1 clean sheet in 15 at home, though. So I do expect Villa to score 2-1 potentially. 2-1. I do think they will score, but we'll see. We'll see. 8 minutes left of this one anyway. Can City get another and make it 7? 7-1. It'd be sweet if they did. The 1 goal for Man United was a bit of a wonder strike from Anthony. I will say that much. To be fair to the lad. There's Alex Ferguson, look. Can't wait for the Big Six. Anyone who watches the Big Six, if you watch the Big Six, it's going to be great. Obviously, Tottenham got battered and then this as well. It's going to be great. They'll be wearing the balaclavas out. Here's Shaw keeping it in. Oh, Martial with the strike. It's 2. It's 6-2. Martial, as I said, they didn't touch the ball. He's actually scored. Look at the teeth on him, whoever that was in the crowd. It's 6-2. Man City sleeping. It was a strike from Fred and comes out to Anthony Martial. So Fred with the strike. It's a good save, but the defenders are napping a little bit, Laporte. But Martial heads it in the back of the net to make it 6-2. There you go. The substitutes getting involved. Here's Nathan Ake. It's 6-2. Martial this time with the goal. 6-2, eh? Well, they had 8 shots, so we had them down for 7+ shots, didn't we, Man United? So they did actually have the amount of shots. Here's Sergio Gomez. He's done really well since coming on. Got an assist as well. Cole Palmer, it's in! Oh, he's got to do better there, Alvarez. He's got to do better there. The touch let him down. Great work from Gomez, by the way. Cole Palmer gets a bit fortuitous with the pass. His touch let him down. Alvarez could have made it 7 there. Cole Palmer didn't fully connect with it. But Alvarez, yeah, just can't direct it goalwards. The touch definitely let him down. Corner ball though for Manchester City. It's going to be Gomez to take. Oh, it's headed. by Laporte, but it has gone wide. It's going to be a goal kick. PTSD flashback 6-2. Yeah, Ian predicted 6-2. Bruno Lage, yeah. Jason for being teeth. Did you not see his teeth though in the crowd? It was quite funny, man. Yeah, Bruno Lage sacked. 1 win in his last 15 games and 3 goals scored this season. Poor. Yeah, I mean, I did call it last night. 20 hours ago, Lage for the sack. Here's Anthony. Tries to dig out a pass, tries to catch Edison toward. Five minutes left. It's 6-2. It's been a very, very enjoyable afternoon for us. See, Anthony says, "Why is Pep? This is why to win, mate. To be as good as this guy, you can never be happy, can you? You can never be happy. He will be, afterwards, but during the match, it's that elite mentality. He is Ericsson, but when they're giving away daft balls like this, he'd have preferred a clean sheet, wouldn't he? Casemiro, I don't know what he was trying to do there, but yeah, someone's asked." Thoughts on our starting 11? I like it, mate. I'm a little bit disappointed Bamford's not leading the line, just because I think Bamford suits us more, as good as Rodrigo's been this season. But I don't know. I like it, mate. I think the front four is potent, man. Rodrigo, probably Aronson, Cini, Harrison. Nice. Double pivot, nice. It's the defence that needs improving for me, or needs to play better. Obviously, Cooper coming in for Llorente's massive shout. Great shout as well, because Llorente needed to come out. Rasmus hopefully improves. He's had a good international break. If he improves, I've no worries from the double pivot forward. Sound. I enjoy it. It's nice. But it's just the defence, isn't it, currently, that's been lacking this season. Like I say, we've had 1 clean sheet in 15 at Ellen Road. But Marsh isn't on the touchline, which is disappointing. But his first home game as Leeds United manager came against Aston Villa, where we were battered 3-0. So he'll want to right them wrongs as well. The players will want to right them wrongs. So we'll see. It's offside by Martial. 3 minutes left of normal time plus any stoppage. Might as well just blow your whistle, referee. So it says Bruno Lage sacked as Wolves head coach. Expectation was it would happen early next week, but with fan sentiment clear and decision made, 46-year-old informed this afternoon he'll be going. Potential successors have been studied for some time. There you go. His head was well and truly on the chopping block. We've mentioned it on the Premier League show for weeks now, really, to be fair. So we went too far wrong. A little disappointed when we build a bit. I had 6 months, so everything came in apart from 6 Man City corners, which, to be fair, they've had 5. Saved by Edison. Anthony with the strike. This time, Ake makes the challenge. Here's Mahrez tries to get away with it, but takes it off him, does Anthony. Here's Casemiro. So we were 1 corner off. What else did we have on? Diego Dallo, 3+ tackles. I don't think he got any, which is disappointing. Should have put fouls. And Manchester City 2 offsides. I don't think they've had any. It's a free kick. Oh, it's a penalty. Let's have a look. Bruno Fernandes into Martial. It is a penalty, isn't it? Cancelo as well. Do you lose points on your fantasy team? Yeah, it's a good turn from Martial. Do you think it's soft? I mean, he is in the back of him. There's no what you can do, is there? Who's going to take it, do we think? Martial, is it? I hope he misses. It is a bad scoreline, 6-3. It's the manner in which they've lost as well. If, of course, Martial scores, maybe he doesn't score. We'll have to wait and see. Martial. Oh, I'll tell you what, that's some penalty. It's right in the top bins. It's right in the top bins. Martial saying come back. 2 minutes of added time now. It's a great penalty, that. Could never, yeah, no keeper saving that, are they? But listen, it's still laughable. Like, 6-3, okay, maybe feels more respectable than 6-2, but still, they've still been battered. Do you know what I mean? Look at all the changes that have been made by City. Haaland gets man of the match. No surprises there. He got an assist as well to his name. Edison clips it out to Ake. Ake's playing at left back currently, isn't he? Gomez more central. Not saving that, says Snell. Nah, no one was. Here's Lindelof to Martinez. You got a minute left of extra time. Sorry. Martinez into Bruno Fernandes, rolls Cancelo. Does Cancelo lose points anyway on fantasy team for that? For giving away a penalty? I'm assuming he does. Here is Bruno Fernandes. Shocking ball. Thinks he's KDB, doesn't he? "92 minutes now, play done. Just waiting for the referee to blow that final whistle. There we go. It's full time. Great viewing for us Leeds United fans. Enjoyed that very, very much. Obviously, Leeds United kick off at 4:30. The 300-odd people that are watching me right now, big up to you all. Thank you for supporting the channel. Subscribe, like the video, get your comments and all that jazz. Make sure you join me on the watch along. I'll probably be live at about... I've put it for 4:15. I might be before, but we'll be ready for the Leeds United game kicking off this time. I know I was a little bit late on this one, but it's finished 6-3. I'll see you very, very soon on the other side as Leeds United play Aston Villa at home at Ellen Road and hopefully pick up 3 points, which would make it a perfect afternoon. Seeing our boy Haaland score a hat-trick and for City to beat Man United 6-3, sweet as a nut. And then look at Haaland, he fumes when them cameras follow him around, man. But Leeds United take on Villa, and it is next, and it is live. So make sure you join me for that a little bit later on. Peace out now. Thanks for the support as always.